Hi, Leo, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for the second half of January now, and I can't believe we're saying this in 2020 here, second half already, right? So this will be a general read. If you'd like a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, okay? So let's see what is in store for you. Now, I want to thank all of you that have been ordering all the Beyond the Read sessions. Thank you all so much. I'm so excited. It's been a very successful service that we've started here. And if you find that you just really need some extra help in terms of, ridding any unwanted beliefs, or negative emotions that are long withstanding that may be affecting your relationships, might be affecting your life or just, in your career, whatever the case may be, this is an opportunity to really rid of that. And it's quite amazing. It's a special service of ours that we do, and has a lot of combination of a lot of different modalities. So it's kind of like our little special little mixture here that really gets to the root of the situation. And so if that is something that you're interested in and you want to feel free, lighter, and more calm, then definitely check out the Beyond a Read session up here or in my description box below. Now, those of you that might not be sure of what service will be best for you, if it's a read, if it's a Beyond the Read session, or another particular program, you do want to check out our discovery session up here, because that is some one-on-one time together that we just sit and talk about your current situation, where you're at, and then once at the end we kind of get an idea, we make a recommendation as to the best service for you, and even if it is a good fit, that we do invite you into one of our programs. Okay, so if you are definitely interested in that, need that motivation, that inspiration, and that clarity and accountability, definitely check out the discovery session up here, and we'll get that going for you. Okay, all right, so let's continue, and that's complimentary, by the way. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you now as we jump into this. So what we're going to talk about here is actually you and that other side, you and the other person. And that other person could be friend, family member, could be a significant other, could be a person of interest, current boyfriend, girlfriend, even one side of a situation or another. Okay, and feel free to reverse the messages as you see fit, because you might resonate on one side more than the other. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so current situation right now is, where are you at? Current situation where you're at right now. What is that? Here it is. Wow. Okay. Moving forward, a lot of passion. Okay. Very, very fast. So maybe you're moving forward passion on this person, place, or thing. All right. This is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Almost too fast, because if you see his face on here, he's kind of like, whoa, right? He's kind of going that route here. So that's exactly what I see here. So it's quite interesting. But yeah, it could be that you've got that fire energy within you. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this and see what else wants to come out by using another set of cards. Let's see what that is. Ooh, interesting. Wow. Guys, I think that who got this? Gemini, as well as, oh my gosh, I think Aquarius got this too, but this is talking about miracles, okay? This is beautiful. This is that really warming energy, right? This is what's bringing growth to this tree, is that beautiful golden sunrise, that sunshine that's coming through. Sorry guys, I've got my little Bella, and she's actually on near the stand where where my tripod is, and she's wants to jump around, so she's being a little curious right now. Which is a good thing. Yeah, it's because she's kind of anxious right now and she wants to check everything out. So this is good. So this is saying is that there's a lot of growth. There's been a spiritual essence. There's a miracle, and this is spiritually inclined. So this is saying to you to focus. It's founded in kind of your spirituality. This could be manifesting, and this is saying really to manifest at the root of the situation for something to have major growth and just offer you this really newfound confidence, warmth, and that type of thing. This is also about thinking big. Okay, so don't think small. It's about thinking big and knowing that miracles can happen. Miracles are happening all the time in this world. You see it, you hear it, and why not you, right? So that's what this is talking about. So note your comments below. Miracles happen to me every single day, and be in gratitude and be thankful, because they can be little miracles. This is saying this is a pretty darn good one, okay? So whatever's coming into play, know that whatever you're passionate about, that it can actually move forward in a beautiful, beautiful direction, because you see that there's a third eye up there. And this is also being about, having a keen perception. So really resonate and manifest this, because it's really quite beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So let's see what else wants to come through here for you here. Let's see what this is. I'm going to clarify one more where you're at right now. You're knowing that miracles can take place. You're moving forward with passion. And it looks like that you are, even though that things are unseen at this particular time, that maybe there is something that is unseen. This is actually to rid of any illusions of the situation, but this is saying that something may be unseen, but you're moving forward with passion. You're focusing on the miracles that they can happen to you, and that's a good place to be. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's a really darn good place to be. So let's take a look at how you view this other person. Okay, how do you view this other person or this other side? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, here it is. Wow, the King of Swords. They might be dealing with Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the sword energy. So how you view them is that you are this is really about being in your authority. This is about having very clear thinking, okay? And this is very about intellectual, using your intellect here. So you're using your intellect as it relates to this relationship or situation. You're really being strong on that. You'll cut it out if it's something that is not going to suit you as you move forward on your passion, okay, in this relationship or situation, okay? So interesting. Let me pull another card on this and see what these other cards have to say. Let's see what that is. So how interesting. Ooh, this is talking about liberation. How interesting. So what it is that you're going to cut something out if it doesn't help liberate you and move you forward. But you know, it could be is how you feel about your lover is that this person makes you feel liberated. Okay. And and I think that's one of the biggest things right here is that, you know, this person makes you feel liberated. Or maybe it makes you feel just really beautiful, like you can actually achieve anything in this. So this is really beautiful. This is talking about that it could be for some of you, because you see this, I don't know if you're seeing what I see, but I'm seeing a little bit of sadness in here. Okay, a little bit of sadness. Was something cut out that now leaves you liberated but also leaves you a little sad? Because that's the way that I'm seeing this. Maybe there was a hurt or disappointment. Maybe it's something that you've had inside you, okay? It is now feels like it's like you are now taking a look at that and examining that. Is there something that you feel that you don't love about yourself or whatever this? Remember I talked about the beginning when it's, fear, guilt, shame, sadness, of the sort. And it could be something like that. So if that is the case, you definitely want to check out, our discovery session up here. All right. That would be something to talk about. But this is really interesting. This is about that, to really open yourself up and learn to love yourself again. Okay. So that's what's coming into play. And you're being transformed. It's like there's some sort of liberation that is now transforming you, and it's transforming the way you see things in your life and also in this dynamic of this relationship or situation. Guys, that's what I'm seeing here. How interesting. You never know what comes up. I'm going to do one more on how you view your lover. It's like this other person. It's like, if this isn't you, this is about like how you view this other person is that you feel that they are sad, that they've been liberated, they cut something out, or they're not unhappy about something in themselves. Wow, the next card that I get is there's love here, but this is about lovers. Is he sad about something that's come to an end? Either did you end something? It could be the case, guys. So that's how your lover feels about you, that there's been some sort of liberation, but healing. And they feel that maybe you cut things out with them in terms of a love situation. Now, note your comments below, guys. This is interesting. Note your comments below, okay? Now, we're going to take a look at how this other person views you. How does this other person view you? Let's see what that is. How does this other person, let's start with these cards. How does this other person view you? Okay, let's see what that is. What does that look like? Okay. Here it is. How does that other person view you? Oh, beautiful. This is Sophia. Wow. And this is interesting because what this talks to me about is that, and this is not, I've been getting this card, quite a few times, which is quite interesting. But this is saying is that there is some sort of, it's kind of like something that they need love and support right now. Okay. So how your lover views you is they view you as being very supportive, and they feel that perhaps maybe either you or they need love and support right now is what I see. Okay, so I don't know, this is what I'm seeing that's coming through here. How interesting. But yeah, it's like I mean, it's like in this situation, if someone cuts someone off, you both know that you definitely love each other, and you know that you've developed a lot of different layers together. But it's going to be, what's going to heal this is a lot of love and a lot of forgiveness. So approach this relationship and situation with love and forgiveness. So this person views you as, in love and loves you, but maybe perhaps needs forgiveness, and just this thing to they need to develop that loving attitude in this relationship or in this situation. How interesting. Let me clarify this card with the turn and see what wants to come out. Let's see what that is. Yeah, it's like they want to feel emotionally fulfilled. And this is the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful because this talks about coming to fruition. Coming to fruition, maybe something has come to fruition, that there's been emotional fulfillment, that there needs love and forgiveness to feel better and emotionally fulfilled. This is beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. Let me just see what else wants to come through here. Yeah, this is about driving things forward. This is about taking action. I get the Chariot card, right? So this is like, kind of balancing out the situation, taking action, balancing out, the good and the bad, the shadow and the light, but this is saying this person is in the driver's seat to move forward, and about having faith. It's a 7 card, spiritual card of having faith in moving forward. You see all the stars on the blue there above him, above his head, that signifies that it's a spiritual a type of direction that he's taking. And it's also communication, right? And moving forward and balancing the dark and light, the dark and light in this person or in this relationship. How interesting, guys. What are your needs right now? Let's take a look at what your needs are. What is it? What are your needs? Let's take a look at what that is. Here it is. Magdalene, how interesting. Wow. So when I get this is saying that it's almost as if, wow, it's almost like I want to clarify, but this is talking about, this is a woman that or this is a feminine energy, that this is about looking at yourself, and your needs right now are to be true to yourself. This is a beautiful card. And it's just about contemplating on what the truth is for you in this relationship or in this situation. And this really tells me that it's time, is that, that sometimes you make mistakes, right? And you, what you create, you create things that are going to be, that are part of your dreams. And this is saying gosh, I really feel that this is about contemplating. This is loving you. This is about loving you right now. Your needs are about loving you. When you love you, there's a lot of things that can follow. When you follow your truth, that's the best gift that you can give to the world and to someone else, regardless of the situation, whether it's love, whatever that's coming into play. I'm going to clarify this with the tarot. Actually, I'm going to clarify this with another card deck over here. I want to see what wants to come through. For the Magdalene card, what else wants to come through? Loss. It's kind of like about this. There's been some sort of loss. There's some sort of grief or sadness that is taking place here. But the interesting thing, this is about resurrection to your truth, to loving you, to the truth in you. Okay, so maybe you had to deliver news to someone for the truth in you. Let's pull also a tarot and see what wants to come through. It's a 20 card that reduces to a 2, and that's duality, 2 people. Yeah, after putting a lot of work into something, right? Again, it's another 7, faith, just like on this other side. Anything else, your needs. You don't want sneaky behavior, and you don't. This is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, but this is saying no more sneaky behavior. Whether you or the other person is saying no more sneaky behavior, and just moving forward with passion. Okay, so that's what that is. That's your needs. You want to move forward with passion. What is the other person's needs? Let's take a look at what that is. What is the other person's needs right now? Okay, let's take a look at that, or the other side for some of you here. Wow, they got an eternal embrace. So, wow, this is interesting because in this relationship there might be a lot of passion, okay? And this is saying is that you are being supported. So this person is their needs is they definitely want to be supported. They want passion. They want someone they can lean on, right? And it's also that have a passion in life as well, okay? So this is really beautiful. This is also talking about that. You know, this is about the opposites, the law of opposites too. And what they do is what they see in themselves, you know, or see in another that they don't like, that is also in within themselves. So if they don't like something in another, they realize that they have it in themselves. So it's about feeling their, it's about the qualities and feelings to own and to love. And, you know, whether it's spiritual or physical, you know, whether this is being happy or sad, peaceful or aggressive, you know, feminine or masculine, kind or cruel. These are all the things that we need to love within ourselves and to own within ourselves, because that's what brings it whole. That's what makes it whole, okay? Kind of like the circle of life. So it talks about the opposites here. So I kind of feel that uh, if this person can't see in themselves what they see in you, because this is about their needs, it's something that's repressed within them, okay? And that's what this talks about. So there's some sort of repressed emotion or you know, within them that needs to be embraced into love and to own. And that's the only way that things can actually move forward, okay? And that's what this is. So their needs is the eternal embrace, and that would be, you know, embracing of the opposites, but to know it, to own it, and to love it, okay, and not repress it, because that's what's going to hinder the relationship or the situation or their growth at hand. So that's their needs, okay. I'm going to pull another card on them because I want to see what wants to come up for eternal embrace. What else wants to come up for this on them? And this is their needs, okay. Wow. This is their needs. This is called night wind. This is about what they need to do is they need to face their fears, okay? There's some sort of subconscious release that needs to take place for this person. And that's what's coming into play. There is some sort of healing that needs to take place, okay? Gosh, definitely, guys, hence beyond the read up there. So that's exactly what I want to talk about. So very interesting. This is about moving through that. It's that night, it's that darkness, you know, dark in the light, right? So this is about, there's some sort of facing the fear that's going to be necessary. Their needs right now are to release their subconsciousness. You have some sort of subconsciousness release and to face their fear and to heal. Okay, so that's what they need to do. And I'm going to see what the tarot wants to say about that in terms of their needs. Anything else? And get the rest. Play to yours, make some sort of release. And, you know, this is just getting the rest after that, and then focus on, you know, of that of which, you know, that, you know, get the healing, you know, ask for the healing with the universe as well, but they definitely need to get the rest and go through some healing. How interesting. That's their needs right now. What's the current state of the relationship right now? What's the current state of the relationship right now? What is that? Let's see what that is. Wow, this is about something's revealed. There's been some sort of insight. There's some sort of breakthrough in this relationship, okay? Because the title of this card is called The Dream. And within the dream, something has come to light of that of which was hidden before. And it has to do with love, which is the green in the heart chakra. So I definitely feel that this current situation is something's revealed. There's some sort of insight or breakthrough, okay? And whatever it is, it's gratitude. Okay, so it's a something that both sides feels it's of gratitude. It's like thank you for this, this is what I needed to know, right? Type thing. So it's actually circled around gratitude. So being thankful, you know, being thankful for you know, something that had been revealed some sort of insight that was received in this relationship or situation, or some sort of breakthrough that is going to allow this relationship to move forward. Okay. And anything else from the tarot that wants to come out? King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo type energy, earth energy here, that might have to deal with someone or something or some person here. But yeah, it's actually taking on kind of, you know, owning yourself. When I see the King of Pentacles, this tells me is authority, and this is talking about being very, very how do I want to say this? Very disciplined and controlling. Okay, so maybe that was the insight, and that is what needed a breakthrough, and it's is something is revealed. Okay, so I don't know. Could have to do with the Capricorn. Okay, what path would you like your relationship to follow? What path would you like your relationship to follow? Let's see what that is for you. What is that? You want to do co-creation. This is about co-creating, not only with the universe, but also for this to be transformed, because there's lots of butterflies flying around if you guys see that, okay? It's also using the third eye. You see that that's highlighted. And after maybe some sadness, but you see the sadness, the tears have turned into light. And so there's been some sort of enlightenment that also leads to the lighting of the heart. So there's been some sort of co-creation. You want to co-create, and you want to transform this situation. Okay, that's exactly what I see here. Anything else that wants to come through? The path that you'd like the relationship to follow. You'd like to co-create. You want to move forward. You want to offer a cup of love. Romantic and charming is this night here. Very honest, very has honest love for you, and very transparent. This is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy. So, you know, offering a cup of love and being able to co-create with someone, and that's the path you'd like this to follow. Anything else? Yeah, it's like this is about, this is calling the message. So maybe there's going to be positive news. This is about positive news. Oh my gosh, this is about positive news and a positive outcome here. So the path that you'd like to follow is positive news, positive outcome, you know, to share that love, bring on that love, and to co-create. Okay, that's the path that you would like it to follow. Let's take a look at this other side. What's the path that they would like it to follow? Let's see what that is. Where are we at in time? Okay, good. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so this is beautiful, guys. We get sacred sexuality. This is gorgeous. This is about, you know, they want that connection, and they know that that connection that you have with them is very sacred to them. So I'm just letting you know it's very, very hot and spicy. Okay, so that's just saying that's what they want in this. They want the path to, they want that. What else? They see you as the empress to them. They see you as very like you birth something new to them. It's, you know, some of you be careful because you might get pregnant, so careful about that. But I really feel that they see you as the empress, very a lot of beauty, art, you know, just really birthing, taking on this empress energy, very creative, you know, being able to create things, you know, and you know, really being able to have this unconditional love about you, which is such, you know, there's such beauty in that. Okay. And anything else that wants to come through and the path that they would like this to follow. They want you to be their empress. What else? Wow. What they're doing is they're clearing away obstacles right now. Okay. And this is Ganesha. This is talking about protection. And this also talks about guidance. Okay. So they're getting guidance. They are protected in the process. And this is all about, you know, this is about really just clearing any of the obstacles out. They want to clear any obstacles out so they can move forward. Okay. What's the final outcome? Let's take a look at what that is. What's the final outcome? Wow. I'm going to pull two cards and show you both. Final outcome. Wow, guys, how interesting. So we've got reflection and we've got family. Okay, so reflection, this is about standing back a little bit on the illusion, right? This is actually, this is about getting sort of, going through some sort of, you know, looking at things and seeing that of which is an illusion and that is what is really, really real. Okay, and so it's really kind of dissecting that. So this reflection card tells me that it's maybe that the outcome is going through a self-examination of how you want this to turn out to be, and not look at things for what they think that they look like, but what they really, really are. So getting rid of any distortions that may stand in the way of what this really, really is. Getting rid of any illusions. that's kind of coming to the top. You may have been here and now it's coming over to here. Okay. But this is saying family. And this is family talks about some of these greatest lessons that we learn are sometimes within our family. So I don't know if you've been in a marriage, if you're currently in, or if you have family with this person, or if it has to do with a family issue that has caused these illusions. And now you're seeing the enlightenment from here. Okay. And that's a lot of you. That's what I see, which is interesting because some of our best lessons are learned by those family members that we have. There's just no doubt about it that some of our biggest life lessons are from family members, right? And sometimes when we look at things as when we were young to where we are now, we see them quite differently. And there's things we have to throw out and things that we might just have a different perspective on, thinking, okay, well, that was love. When they were tough love on me, I thought they were being mean. But then as an adult now, you're looking at with your adult eyes and now thinking, well, that was love. And it could go the other way too, to which, something, the way that you were treated when you were young, maybe perhaps was something that you thought was love and then really wasn't, and you want to change that and change that pattern in you and change that thinking of that illusion, so to speak. And now you're really kind of going through that. So it could have to do with reflecting on family and how that has, how that actually tied in with any sort of illusions and not seeing things as they really are. So there's a self-examination in this relationship or in this situation that's coming into play, guys. Okay. So I hope that this resonated in some way, shape, or form, guys. And please note your comments below. I'd love to know that. And let me know how this works for you. But this is really saying, yeah, at this time, just know that you are worthy of respect, that you are beautiful, and that you are that you face every challenge with a smile, and know that you deserve your dreams. So definitely note that. So if you believe that and hold it to be true, note that below. I deserve my dreams. I'm free of self-doubt. And I face every challenge with a smile. And if you continue to do that, you believe it, you put it in your vibration. And so it is. So I hope this resonated with you guys. I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.